today we're going to be doing LeetCode. I plan on doing 3 problems, and then depending on how long that takes and how I'm feeling, I'm thinking maybe we'll play QWOP after that. I tried to beat QWOP on my old Twitch account, but I didn't get that far with it. Well, I got far with it, but I never beat it, so I'd like to beat it for sure. Yeah, so we might do that after. We'll see. Yeah, so let me pull up the browser. Oops, that's not how to pull it up. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go back and use a time travel token or a time travel ticket to beat this problem from earlier in the week. Do I need to buy one? I guess I need to buy one. Okay, so let's buy one, redeem. And yeah, let's use it. Okay. Okay, cool. So now I have already looked at this problem. It's kind of similar to the word ladder problem, if I'm remembering correctly, which word ladder is like a very popular problem on LeetCode, I think. But let me read this over again. So given a word list, we want to implement a spell checker that converts a query word into a correct word. For a given query word, the spell checker handles 2 categories of spelling mistakes, which are capitalization, and if it's capitalized wrong, then we return it with the correct capitalization. And then it also handles vowel errors. So if after replacing the vowels A, E, I, O, U with any vowel, it will match with the same case. Okay, so in this case, for example, there's both a casing error and a vowel error. This O should have been an E, and also the Y and O are capitalized wrong. So that should return yellow there. Now this is where I think it's a little tricky, because sometimes there could be multiple words in the word list that match. And oh yeah, you're supposed to, when there's no match, you just return the empty string. So when it matches, if it exactly matches, you have to return that one. If it matches but just up to capitalization, i.e. there's no vowel errors, then we return the first match. And only if there's no exact matches, case insensitive, then we worry about vowel errors. And actually, it doesn't say anything about capitalization if there's 2 vowel errors and one matches in terms of capitalization and one doesn't. It doesn't say anything about precedence in that case, so you just find the first one that matches at all, regardless of capitalization. And yeah, and as I already said, if there's no matches, return the empty string, and then if you have a list of queries, return an array with the list of answers. So like here, kite matches kite exactly. This kite matches to this kite, there's no exact match. This kite matches to the same kite, there's an exact match. Here, there's an exact match. Here, it matches the first one. Here and here, it's empty. Then we got caddy, kite. Yep. Notice that that's the first one in the list. See, this one matches in terms of case, but that doesn't matter when we get to this step. And then keat becomes, that's nothing, right? And keto becomes kite as well. Okay, I think this makes sense. So now I need to think about how to do it. So let's see here. Excuse me. Let's see here. Yeah. Interesting. There's only 7 words at most. Actually, these constraints are very important. If there's only 7 words in the word list, I think we can just traverse through the word list for each of these conditions. So actually, this is probably simpler than word ladder. I think word ladder, I'm just out of curiosity, I'm checking. I think word ladder is a hard problem. I'm guessing this one would be a medium because of this constraint here. Oh, no, never mind. That's not the... That's the length of the words within the list. Never mind. This could still go up to 5,000. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, we do not want to trace through the word list 3 times because... 3 meaning blah, blah, blah. Because, that would be 15,000 times the number of queries, which could be 5,000. Put that in the calc, 15,000. Sorry, you can't see this. That's 75 million. I think that's a little too inefficient. Even 5,000 times 5,000 is 2.5 million. That's still kind of a lot. Yeah, so I guess the approach I would take here is the same approach as they do for word ladder then in that case. Yeah, I was going to check the difficulty. Oh, but I stopped. Let's check it anyways, I'm still curious. Word ladder's a hard, I'm pretty sure. And then we have vowel spell checker. So this might be a hard as well. No, this one's only a medium. Actually, I guess because you have to do a search in word ladder as well. Anyways, yeah, this doesn't seem too bad. So what we can do is replace all of the vowels with asterisks. And then, so we have a dictionary. The keys are all the words converted to lowercase with vowels as asterisks. And then we know that, so what we do is we basically traverse through the word list. We make for each word in the word list, we convert it to that form I just stated. And then we append the actual word to the list, which is the key. And that way, for each key, we know all of the possible words in the word list that correspond to that key. And then when we get to a query, if it has a match, it has to have that same key. If that key doesn't exist, then we know there's no match. Yeah, so let's go through and code that. This should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think this is... there's like a search you have to do in word ladder, so this is a little simpler. Yeah, so let's do that. So we need our dictionary. Let's just call it match lookup, and we will use a default dict. This is in collections, but it's LeetCode imports a bunch of stuff automatically. Yeah, so that's pretty straightforward. And then forward in word list. So we can do match lookup. Then we need to convert dot append word. And then we need to convert that word into the form I was just saying. So we'll do dot join. And then we just need to map the characters. Let's see, word dot lower. I believe that's the function name used to convert it to lowercase. Actually, let's not do that because then we're traversing it twice for C and word. See, the problem is here, okay, we can just do it the manual way. It's kind of a little ugly code, but you can do C dot. I want to make it as efficient as possible. So it's just asterisk if C in a... here we go. We can do it like this. C dot lower in A dot A E I O U else C dot lower. Okay. So there we go. So now we convert the characters. If it's a vowel, then we use an asterisk. Otherwise, we just use the lowercase version of that character. And then we join those all together as a string. That gives us the key, and then we just append the word we're at. Okay, so now we got our match lookup, and now we can just follow this algorithm here. So answer equals bump or query and queries. Let's pass, and then we do answer dot append no, I meant to do return answer, sorry. So we return the answer, and then so now we just need to, okay then. Okay, so let's think of the cleanest way to write this code. Yeah, it's not the fastest, but we can just make 3 passes. I think that's fine to do. Yeah, okay. Let's just do 3 passes. So, possibilities, match, lookup, query. It's a little messy because I'm wondering if there's a way to do this all in one pass. What I don't like is that we have to keep checking in each loop, like, did it actually find, there's one way to do it. You can do else blocks, which only happen if there's no, break. Yeah, that's clean enough, I think. Well, let's quickly think, though, if there's a way to do it in one pass. So, if we are doing it in one pass, then we need to have 3 variables. Like, if we find something that only matches up to vowel errors, then, if it matches only up to vowel errors, then we keep looking, but we only look for stuff that matches up to capitalization or is an exact match. Yeah, that's gonna be a little more efficient, so let's just do it that way. So let's just call it so let's still call it found and make it the empty string, and let's call it and let's call it vowels correct. Okay, so if we find one where the vowels are correct, then we set found to that and set vowels correct to true. And if we find an exact match, then rather than then we don't even need to use this variable keep to keep track, because we know we want to return that. So we just set found to that value and break out of the loop. So now, since that's only being used once, we don't need a variable. So let's do match lookup query. Okay then. So we can always check if s equals query, then found equals s and break. Okay, so that takes care of that last case I was just talking about. Then we need to take care of the other two cases. So we can just say if not vowels correct, because if vowels are correct, then then the only case we care about is if s is query. So if the vowels aren't correct, okay, now we do our actual checking. So we have a couple possibilities. If query.lower equals s.lower, then we know that the vowels are correct. Then we do found equals to s, and then if not found, then found is equal to s. So there's a few possibilities. The first time through, found is going to be the empty string. So if there's nothing in the match lookup query, then we'll append the empty string. If there's something in the match lookup, then we know there's a match, so found should definitely get set to something. In that case, oh, and we also need to set vowels correct equals true here. So in that case, what'll happen, vowels won't be correct. Either we hit this and then the vowels were correct and we have our match, or we don't hit that, but found will be false, or found will be the empty string, so it'll get set to whatever the very first value in match lookup was. So I think this logic should be correct, and then we append it to answer. I think this actually is all correct. So let's just run the test case and see what we get. Okay, I did something wrong, clearly. What did I do wrong? Why is it always... No, this is wrong. Let's just quickly define a lambda for get key. Get key equals lambda s2. I just forgot to use this. I forgot to convert it to the key in the match lookup for CMS. Okay. So now we can just do get key of word. There we go, that should be better. Let's run that. Kite matches, hair matches, hair. empty string, kite, quote, kite. That looks correct. Let's quickly run this other case, but I'm thinking this is probably correct. Unless, like, the word list can contain the empty string. No, it can't. Everything in the word list has to be at least one character. So we should be good. Let's just quickly do this anyways. No. Alright, looks right. Let's just submit it. Nice, okay, cool. Oh, really slow. Okay, so there's a better way to do it. I'd like to go back and improve. I wonder what's actually so slow about this. I only passed through the check it once. I actually don't understand what's so slow about this. Huh, interesting. I also break automatically if it's found. I guess I'm checking this a bunch of times. I don't see any way to do this faster, honestly. Is this part slow? Okay, we'll make it do what I didn't want to do before, because I think that makes the query uglier, but... No, that shouldn't be the issue, but we'll just make it as fast as possible. I-O-U. Okay. This is all fine. This is a big O. This just passes through the string a single time. I don't understand what's so slow about that. Let's see if this even makes this won't. I know this won't make a difference. Just I have enough experience on LeetCode to know that, but let's just run it again anyways. Yeah, it literally did nothing. Memory usage is somehow worse now too. I'm not looking at the solution, I'm just gonna pull up the submissions. Oh, it's not premium, so I could show you, but yeah, literally no difference. It actually made it worse somehow, which I don't quite understand. It must be doing some optimization. Okay, let's go back to the problem though. Let's go back to the explore page. Okay, well, we did get the credit for that problem at least, so that's good. And yeah, we got credit there. What am I doing wrong? It's taking like 5 times longer than it should, or 4 to 5 times longer than it should. There's some way, the only thing I can think is there's some way to do this without having to go through the whole list. How could you possibly do that though? Either that or you can do it just... Yeah, I still think splitting it up is good because then you... Because otherwise you have to run... Then you actually definitely have to run through the whole list because you need to find... Is this slow? Yeah, I don't really see... Yeah, I don't see how to make it faster. Let's just look at the answer. I don't feel like sitting around for like 20 minutes. It's probably overlooking something obvious, but yeah, let's see how they do it. Oh, they use more space. They trade off space against time. That's what they're doing. They do 3 copies of the... Yeah, they do what I did 3 times. Okay, let's see if I can implement that. I got biased by how word ladder works, which is fine. That's basically the right answer. You just extend it further. That's one thing I do like to do, is like look at as little of the solution as possible if I'm gonna look at it, and if I can get it from reading 2 sentences, then I'll just go back and implement it myself. Okay, so let's fix that. So we have this. All matches equals set word list. So this should already speed it up a little bit, because then we can skip this whole thing. Actually, then we don't need vowels correct either, because if vowels is correct, we just return S. So if query.lower equals s.lower, then we return s, and actually that's all correct still. Not return s, found equals s and break. Don't need vowels correct anymore. Yeah, okay, so this should give us the right answer. Oh, I still need to if query in I'll just say word set. I don't like the name all matches. I don't know why I called it that, word set. If query in word set, then query. So this should already speed it up. Yeah, this should already speed it up, so I just want to submit this and see how much it sped it up, just to make sure I'm on the right track. Oops. Where did I not get rid of vowels correct? Yeah, so now if there's no matches, it's still going to be empty string. Okay. So now basically the time savings here is we only traverse through the list in the case that it doesn't. We only bother to traverse through the whole long list when we absolutely need to, and we can do that by using more space, because then we have the smaller lists to look at. So yes, we do need to look at everything in the worst case, but we save some time on non-worst cases by doing it this way, by using more space in the beginning. Yeah, so this was all right? Yeah, looks generally right. Okay, let's submit that. Yeah, that seemed faster. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's much better now. Memory is way worse, but that makes sense because what I just said. Okay, and so now let's just finish off the whole problem. So let's just call it cap match lookup. So, and this is, again, this code's a little messy, but I'm just optimizing now, and I conceptually understand, so I'm just getting a working solution, and then I'll move on. Cap match lookup equals. Yeah, now we can actually, this saves a lot of work here, because now we just return the first thing in the list in this case, if we get all the way down to here. So we can even just do so we say if s in no if then we just grab the first thing. Oops. And then actually even we don't even really need to do a default dict list, like it can just be I like to optimize it a bit, so we don't even need to keep appending everything. We can just store the first word, because that one's always going to be the match if we get to here. So word key not in match lookup. And this doesn't really need to be a default dict anymore. It can just be a dict. And yeah, this code's kind of ugly, but again, I'm just trying to get it optimized. So if key not in match lookup, then we do match lookup key. Yep. Cool. Yep, that all looks good. This we still need wait, do we still need everything? Or no? Actually, no, it's the same here. This can just be a regular dictionary as well. So I will clean up this code. Fine, we can really clean this up. This can actually be done really elegantly. So we can just do def get lookup dict, and then we can call it function. So it equals forward in word list, key equals func word, cur key not in match lookup, not match lookup, lookup dict. Now take a look at this. So we'll call it exact word lookup. Cap match lookup. Comps for consonant match lookup. Let's put it on 3 lines, it's getting too long. So exact word lookup equals so there we use the identity function. Cap match lookup equals I believe we can just say, I think that works actually. S as well. Okay, so now we don't need any of this junk anymore. Query. Oh no, we do need this as a variable, sorry. If there's an exact match, so if query in Beautiful. Okay, that's much cleaner. Okay, so this else only executes if we don't break out. That's how else works for a loop in Python. So if there's a break, this does not get executed. If there's no break, then, and this should be cur lookup of cur key. Okay. Answer. Okay. That was a lot. I might have made some like syntax mistake in here. Let's just run it and see. Kite, 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 hair, hair, quote, kite. That looks good. Right. Yeah, that looks good. And now let's just do that one. Yellow. And then, I mean, the exact capitalization doesn't really matter, but like that. Excuse me. Oh, looks like it worked. Let's run this. Yeah, so that should be faster. Probably because of all that fancy stuff I did at the top, but now it's relatively close. So the mode is at like 180 and I'm at 224. Like, that's reasonably close. I'll still take a look at what they did, but it most likely matches exactly what's in the solution. I like this just because the code is extremely clean. Like, there's no duplication with this. There's a little in that we duplicate this key logic a couple times, but whatever. I like this. Let's see what their solution was, though, just in case like there was something, like if there's a non-trivial reason why their way was faster, then it's still better. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That might be a little faster to do it as a string rather than a... Let's try that and see if it helps. I forgot you could do that. No, not that. Where's my... Why are those... Wait, did I submit it twice? What was this submission? I don't even remember. Oh, that was getting rid of one of the two. Why is that not any faster? Oh, probably... Yeah, it's close. It's pretty much the same. It didn't even make a difference, really. Huh. Yeah, well, oh yeah, I was going to change it to a string. Let's just go back in and to this one and edit code. Let's pull up the solution alongside. Or do they pass word.lower in there? Yeah, they do. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Maybe using the sets a little faster for doing that. Let's see if this makes any difference. No, I think I made it slower actually. that made it a little slower. Okay, I'll chalk it up to the set, I think, using the set rather than the dictionary, but yeah, it has to actually look up the value in this case just because of how I did it, and normally you wouldn't have to look up, like do a cur lookup, cur key, you would just use the actual query in that case. So yeah, exactly like that. That's probably where the slowdown comes from, but I like the use of map too. Could I have done that? Yes, I could have if I wrote it as a function. Okay, yeah. But I'm very happy with this though. So let's go on to the next problem. Okay. Yeah, problems. Any questions in chat? No? Okay, I'll move to the next problem. Okay. So we need to do, yeah, let's do word subsets. Not a huge fan of these word manipulation problems, to be honest. But I guess this is my lot. Is this one a word manipulation too? No, good. That's something different. Okay, we're given two arrays, A and B of words. Each word is a string of lowercase letters. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. It's a subset if all the letters from the first word occur in the second word. That's pretty straightforward. So every word is a subset of itself, and it's universal for every. So you just need to return all the universal words. This actually isn't really so much a word manipulation. What is B? Oh, it's not of the words within the array itself. It's just out of B. It should be pretty easy. You can just use a counter for this. Yeah, this shouldn't be hard at all. Okay. Again, counters in collections, but I wonder if I can just use counter. Would that work? Of B. Let's just see if that works really quick. That might be. I believe that should work, but we'll see. So that should return E101. E101, yeah, that works. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. And then we just need to return a filtered down version of A. So, return S for S in A if counter. Can we do this as a one-liner? Because we need to create the counter and then check something about it. I don't think we can easily do this. I don't know how to do it as a one-liner, so we'll change it into a loop. Although we could do what they did, which is use a map. Let's try that. Oh no, yeah, we could just do it like this. If is universal. S. Okay, so def is universal. S. Then let's look at these constraints really quick too. Yeah, it's all lowercase, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay then. Okay then, so for C and oh, we do need to get a counter. Yeah, we definitely can't just loop through characters. So C equals counter of S. For I don't like C, let's call it counter because I want to use C here. For C, and let's just be consistent, let's call this counter. This was actually a fun problem, I liked doing this one. So for C, count in counter.items. That way we don't need to fetch, we use .items, so we don't need to fetch that out. So now the one thing I don't remember is if counter works like a default dict, where if you if it's not in there, the count is 0. Well, we'll find out. I'll get an error if that's the case. Let's give that a shot though. So I'm gonna assume that yeah, you can reference the count of something that wasn't a key in there. Yeah, so let's see. So we want to say if oh, we need to actually loop through what's in B. For I'll just call it B word counter in B. So actually do we actually want to go through the B word counter? Yes, because those are the ones that need to be included. Items. Then we say if count is strictly greater than counter of C, then we return false. That should be it. And then just return true. Okay. So for each word in B, and then for all the characters and counts for that word, if the count is strictly bigger than the counter, then that means it can't be made, and then it's not universal. I think this should work. Let's run it. And this is where we'll check if you can counter something that's not in there. So let's throw a Z in there. So this will syntax error out if it doesn't work like a default dict. Okay, that worked great. So now let's just go back and do this. So any word within both an E, Amazon is not, Apple is not, because there's no O. Facebook's good though, Google's good, and LeetCode's good. Okay, I think this is right. Let's submit it. Uh-oh. This is too slow the way I did it. That's unfortunate. Yep, TLE. Let's see. The good news is, though, if you get to this case, the algorithm's at least probably right. Oh, I know how to do this, actually. Rather than looping through B, we can just get the highest value needed for each. We just take the max of all the counts across all of them. So we can actually use an accumulate for this, I think. Probably a little tricky to do in one line. I also forget exactly how to do an accumulate. But let's look it up because I'd like to try it. Although we can just define the function outside just like we did here to do the accumulate. So let's do def combine counters. Still, we actually don't want to do an accumulate though because it's actually less efficient to do an accumulate because we kind of check. We just need to run through it once and get all the keys, essentially. So let's just do it that way. So this loop can be eliminated. Just do that. We're gonna call this A counter. Let's just call it S counter just so for make it a little clearer. Yeah, okay then. Yeah, so now we say for counter and map to counter B. B counter equals B counter for C in counter. B counter C count in counter.items. B counter C equals max. That should be right. B counter C and count. So if there's another word that has 3 A's and we get to a word with 2 A's, then we don't need the word with. The word with 2 A's doesn't affect the max A's that we need. So I think this is right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that looks fine actually. Yeah, this should be right. Let's run this again. Let's use both cases from before. Oops. Run. Empty, good. EO. Okay, yeah, I like that. Let's run it. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Now I'm cringing because I don't want to know how bad it was. No, this is fine. Okay, we got basically right near the mode. Nice. Okay, then. Now I'm happy with that. Memory's good. Usually I end up with pretty decent memory. Okay, then I'm happy with this because I like the way the code looks pretty clean. And I don't think I need to look at the solution because I was able to go from TLE to working just by thinking about it. So I think we're good on this problem. Sweet, I'm almost back to being caught up now. I just need to do the premium problem for this week. So plus 10, good, good, nice. Yeah. Let's go on to this one. Just a second. I'm going to check my dashboard for a second too. Yeah, okay. That's stream manager. I just want to make sure I have this all set properly. Yeah, okay, I did set it to LeetCode. Okay, we're good. Okay then, yeah, last problem. Ooh, I get nervous seeing 4 hints. But let's see. Every row is sorted in strictly increasing order. Does that mean that there's no, like, equal... Okay, I gotta use the bathroom in just a second. Sorry, I'll be right back. I should get some little text to show on... Oh, and I keep doing the wrong thing, too. I should get some text to show on this screen that says "Be right back." Actually, let me see if I can figure out how to do that right now. They're just like a text. Text. Okay, I found something. I'm working on getting this text added right now. Where's the text? Be right back. Is it showing? Yeah, sort of. Oh, okay, I see it. Beautiful. Like that. Okay. Whoa, too big. Just center it. I have to get it centered. This should be moved to the top. Okay, let's get this centered. Good. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. Again, looks like it's not that smooth. Let me try and see if I can adjust the formatting too. If I do this, it'll be clearer to read. Yeah, that looks better actually. Okay, let me delete this. Yeah, I can't believe I'm spending my stream working on this. 1 second. Okay, let's try this again. Now I know how to do it. Text. Be right back. Text. Okay. Now let's say, I'll be right back. And now we increase the text size. Oh, beautiful. That's exactly what I want. Now, do we want a different font? Honestly, I think Arial is fine. I think Arial's fine. Let's just go with that. Is that too big or is that good? No, it's gotta be like that. Okay. Now I just gotta get it centered. A little bit of a pain. I don't know how to center stuff. I should look that up. I'll look that up after we're done with LeetCode. Beautiful. I think that's about centered. Yeah, that's close to centered. Okay, now, seriously, I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. And I have the source set up wrong, I just realized. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, that looks right. That looks good. And okay, yeah. We look good now. Okay, cool. Okay, back to the problem, and after this we will look up how to center sources in OBS. Okay. Yeah, back to the problem. Okay, I was thinking about this a little bit. Yeah, so we just need to find the smallest common element. Okay, this actually seems really straightforward. It's sometimes deceiving. Sometimes they have a lot of hints on really easy problems. But can't we just use a pointer for each row and then just increment the pointers? Like, I would think that would work. Yeah, so what would the exact algorithm be? So we start with everything initialized to 0. I guess then we get the max across. Yeah, so we get the max across all of the first elements, move everything forward till it's at or above that max, and then repeat, right? This seems straightforward. The only thing that's like a little tricky, I guess, is knowing how to know which row needs to be advanced, but I think you can just keep stepping through, like in a cycle, and once you make it one full cycle, then that means you're done. And yeah, and then I guess if you reach the end of any row, then you know that there's no smallest common element. Yeah. Let's try that. So, so we start with everything pointed to 0, and n and m are positive, right? Yeah. So we start with every pointer in each row, every index we're looking at each row to 0. And then we just say row index checked count equals 0. So when this check count gets to the length of matrix, meaning we've checked all the rows, then so we can just do a while true, and then okay, so, and cur max will be 0. These are all positive, right? Yeah, so cur max is 0. And there's actually even a faster algorithm, I think, potentially to do this if you use a binary search to figure out where to jump to, rather than just jumping forward one index at a time. But I think one index at a time is going to be accepted, so I'm just going to stick with that. Yeah, so while true, cur row equals cur row, or mate, cur row so well I is less than length of cur row, and cur row I is strictly less than the cur max. If it's equal to the cur max, then we're good. And if it's greater, we just also need to increment the curve. I plus equals 1. And then if I equals the length of cur row, meaning we got to the end, then we just return -1. There's no common smallest element. Otherwise, we keep going and we do if cur row I is greater than cur max, then cur max, actually let's do it as equals, because that case is simpler. So let's say if cur row I equals cur max, then all we need to do is increment check count by 1. And if checked count equals to the length mate, then and then we also need to, after this, we need to store it back. So we do indices cur row index equals whatever the new value of I is. Okay, now we can check the rest. So check count is plus equals 1, and then if the check count is equal to the, meaning we checked every row, then that means they're all at the cur max, and then we're good. Then we return the cur max. And then else, meaning it was strictly greater, then checked count is only going to be 1, and the cur max, let's set the cur max first, actually. Cur max equals cur row I, and then, yeah, actually we're done there, I think. That should work, I think. So all the indices start at 0, the max is 0, which will always get overridden because they're all the values are positive in the matrix. Oh, and I need to also increment. The last thing is to increment the cur row index. So cur row index equals cur row index plus 1 if and actually, let's even just handle the case where there's just one row separately. I mean, we don't really need to because we can handle it right here, but let's just handle it outside. So if lane mate equals 1, then we just return mate 0. Mate 0, the first row's first element. Yeah. Okay. So now we've handled that case. Yeah. What was I doing? Okay, and so if lane -1. Okay, so we increment the cur row index, but if we're at the end, meaning cur row index is equal to length cur row -1, then we go back to the 0. So I think this should work. Let's test it out. Let's throw in the other test case. So we should get 5 and 2. Seems like this problem is too easy. But let's see. I messed something up. Mate cur row index. Why is that? How is that out of range? That's how it's out of range. That would do it. I have 2. Looks right. Let's submit it. Yeah, That was easy. That was easy. That was easy. Okay, I do want to look at the solution for this one, just because I think, like, what I did is kind of weird. It works perfectly fine, but I think there's probably, like, a nicer way of writing, like, a nicer solution. So I'm going to pull that up. This is premium, it looks like, so I'm going to black out the screen. Oh, no, I don't need to black it out. I just need to do this. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly look at the solution and see if it's anything interesting to pull out of there. But just because it's paid content, I don't want to show someone else's paid content on my stream. Yeah, I did. Interesting. So they say to use like a counting sort, so to just go, they have multiple approaches. So their first one is to count each element, and then the first count that we get that, since it's strictly increasing, there's a max of one instance of each number that can happen in each row. So the first count that gets to the number of rows, that's the answer. Yeah. Yeah. Then they talk about the binary search approach. Although that's, what did they say? Oh, so the first approach I was talking about, you have to traverse the whole matrix. Second approach, you just go through the first row and then binary search in the rest of the rows. That's even slower, right? Oh, no, it's not, because that would be... I guess the length, so m times... No, yeah, that seems slower. Yeah, that's mn log m. Yeah, that's what I thought. And the original solution's only mn. And then let's see if they came up with what I had too. Row positions, yeah, that's what I did. Do not need to. Yeah, very similar. What they had is very similar to what I did. And then they said improve solution, use binary search, which I mentioned. Yeah, although it makes a good point that if you binary search, sometimes they can actually be slower, because sometimes you're skipping elements, but other times, like, you have to find the very next element again, and that would have been just an operation, just step forward once. So they say you can use a one-sided binary search where you keep doubling the length out that you check to get back to the same time complexity, but that ends up being super complicated. So, well, it's not complicated, but the code's just going to be messier. Yeah, interesting. They literally did a while true loop, like I did. Trying to just make sure I understand their code, because they did use a while true loop. What are they incrementing? I don't understand why they're using a while true loop in the code they have. Oh, they're using a while true because they just loop through all 4 rows. Yeah, so rather than starting their count in the middle like I did, they just would, if they got to like where the third row, the cur max was the correct value, they would just not start the count up. Let's say there was a 4x4 matrix, and so there's 4 rows. If it finds the cur max in the third row, then instead of counting 3, 4, 1, 2, they would count 3, 4, then back to the beginning, and then the next 1, 2, 3, 4, they wouldn't be incrementing any of the indices, and so then they'd return the cur max in that case. So that's what they did to make it a little cleaner. I think what I did is fine though. Let's look at that code one more time. Let me pull the browser back up. Okay. Yeah, I'm honestly happy enough with this. Not the cleanest, but good enough, I think. Yeah, so we got our plus 35. Cool, cool, cool. Sweet, and we are caught up now. I was quite behind on that, so I'm happy to be caught up. All these are caught up, right? Caught up, caught up. Caught up. Okay, great. I'm gonna just go refill my water bottle, and then maybe we'll like do something else for a few more minutes. Be right back again. Yeah, still getting used to that. Okay, let's see here. Go back to this. Excuse me. So let's check on centering sources in. Yeah, let me give this a shot. So if I go back to, oh, and I wanted to change it to, I won't change it to just chatting yet. This is still, in a way, technology, sort of. Yeah, so I want to do this. Now I want to do, transform. Ah, yeah, you can center. Nice. So let me actually go back to this and center this as well. Okay, that's center now as well. Good. And then this should be centered as well. Center on screen. I think they were all already centered, perhaps, but now it's definitely all good now, so I'm happy. Nice, okay, sweet. So I learned something new. You can right-click on the source, and there's all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I remember grouping. I did a little bit of this stuff last time I streamed. But I created a new account just because Jimmy Jobs is a cooler name, and just because I'm taking it more seriously this time. So that's why I have a new account now. Yeah, so I think we have time to do a little bit of QWOP. So let's do that. Can I zoom this in? let's try like this. Ooh, it's like glitching up. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, you can't see, sorry. Let me switch sources again. Or scenes, excuse me. There, like that. Yeah, I think that's good. You can see it. Only thing I need to see is the audio. Is the audio working for you? Sounds like my audio is messed up. Yeah, it is. Okay, sorry if the audio was bad there. Let's try this now. Okay, now I can hear it. And now let's see, can you guys hear it? Oh yeah, you could definitely hear that. Sorry if that's too loud. Does doing this affect anything? Oops, I just died. Yeah, literally looks like that does nothing. Okay, so I'll need to make sure to, let's do it like this. Okay, the window's gonna look weird for a second, sorry. I just want to get the sound level good. Let me just do this. Whoops, and I need to do, there's one other thing I gotta do as well. Okay. Okay, so that level actually looked good. I need to remember how to even move. Help if I could. Okay. That level's good, but there's some music too, and I want to make sure the level's okay on that. Oh yeah, that's quiet. That should be good. Okay, I'm doing really well. Let me fix the window now. Okay. Oh, and I gotta change the stream type, the stream info. Let me do that too. Oh, okay. Can do this. This is the right URL. I don't have anything auto-completing right now because, for privacy reasons. Like, I wouldn't want something weird to pop up there. Who knows what could pop up. I don't know. I just look up a bunch of random things. So let's fix this. QWOP for a little while. I'll just say for a few minutes, that's clear enough. And we need to change this to QWOP. Interesting, it tags it for me. It's very interesting. Okay, but anyways, done. Okay, it's been updated, so it says QWOP. Okay, I think we're good. Notification, what's this? Nice, another achievement. Great. Okay, let's go back to QWOP, and let's, I guess, die on. Oh, sorry. Let's like die on purpose and then restart if I can. So the reason I'm having issues now is because I use Dvorak normally, and so I have to switch it back to QWERTY for this game to work properly. Okay, there, I'm gonna die. Okay, let's try this. Wow, I have some memory from the last time I played it, because I'm pretty sure that one wasn't good, but I'm pretty sure this is better than the first time I played it. Like, I kind of remember how to make the guy move properly. I'm still remembering fully, but oops, I ran backwards instead of forwards. So you want to do like, oops, I messed up. I know I messed up that time. Okay, so we want to go. Okay. There we go. Getting a little bit of forward progress. Sorry, I'm gonna take my ring off. I wear an Aura ring, so that was bothering me. Now I should be able to do this better. Oops, I messed up. sometimes it's hard to regain the momentum. Okay. There we go. I got it now. Oops, I didn't quite get it. Okay, let's try again. And I don't know if I mentioned this on the last video, but just by the way, I do plan to make like a VODs channel on YouTube. So I guess I can link to that on Twitch somewhere. I can't talk and play this game at the same time. I gotta be focused. Yeah, but I'm gonna make a VODs channel. Best score so far. I'm gonna make a VODs channel and try to link that on Twitch. I have like a regular YouTube channel, but I don't want to put the VODs on there because eventually like I might make some content exclusively for YouTube, so I like to keep the VODs separate from that. I hate when I like lose my momentum, then you gotta kind of like figure out how to get it back. And it's a little, you actually start going backwards. Oh, I think I got it a little bit. I got a little bit of momentum there. And now I'm going backwards again. Come on. Yes, okay. Come on. There we go. Once you get the momentum, it's you can do a little better. Oh, but that was good. Let's see if I can make it to 50 meters pretty quickly. Because then that's when it's difficult because of that stupid hurdle. But even the hurdle... Whoa, that was too powerful. Even the hurdle is kind of... isn't that bad. It's more the ending where you like have to jump over. It's hard. Oh man, that was a bad start. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. Actually, let me order my dinner. One second. Okay, let me order my dinner. Okay, that's ordered. Guess I could have gotten delivery, but I did pick up, so I'll have to leave in like probably 15-ish, yeah, about 15 minutes. I'll be on for like 15 more. I guess I'll play this for 15 more minutes and then I'll sign off for the day. Just a second. So that's ordered. Okay. Yeah, my friend just asked me to hang out, but it's kind of late, so I don't think I'm going to. Anyways, back to the game. Back to the game. Okay, here we go. Oh, can you click these? Does that actually work? No way, I didn't know you could click them. That should be like a speedrun category, like QWOP, but only clicking on the buttons rather than using your keyboard. messed up. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, shoot. There we go. Oops, I messed up. Darn it. Whoa. That was not what I meant to do. Oh, shoot. No. Tried to go too fast. That was just unlucky. There we go, we're making some progress now. Oh, I think I hit the wrong button. Luckily I survived it. Oh shoot, no! No! No. Okay. I just went too fast. Oh, bad start. Bad start. Should really learn how to recover from like decisions, but I'm just gonna be stubborn and keep doing it this way. Because I think this way works pretty well. What I'm basically doing is just alternating between P and W and hitting O and Q. But there's like more like tapping involved, so I can't really describe that. Like I just have a way it feels in my brain that like the rhythm I need to press stuff, and I can kind of make stuff happen. Except like there, oh, there I had a recovery. Nice. Except I didn't know how to recover from the recovery. Okay, let's go again. There we go, that was good. Oh shoot. There we go, that was a very good start. Very good, very good, very good. Nice, nice, nice. Let's keep it going. Oh! No. No. And I'd like to get back to 10. I only have about 11 more minutes to do so. I wonder what the world record on this game is. I'll check that before I sign off. Just remember, I don't know why I remembered this while playing QWOP, but you can make sections of videos on YouTube now as well, so I can actually split up the video, like the VOD videos, between like the QWOP part and the LeetCode part. And for yesterday's, between the LeetCode part and, not yesterday, I think it was 2 days ago, the LeetCode part and the personality test part. Whoa! Oh! That's how you do the hurdle, maybe. Yeah, that's nice, a record. Let's go again. Come on, fall forward. Yes, yes, no. I got impatient. Oh, nice, nice, nice. This guy's gonna have really bad knee scrapes at the end, though. Like, his knees are gonna be scraped so much. Oh, oops. Gotta figure out. Okay, that's how you do that part. Yeah, but I'm basically just hitting PW and O and Q and alternating that, and sometimes that happens. That's the risk. So, like, you need to do it, but, like, you can't do it too fast or you injure yourself like I just did there. There we go, that was good. Good. Oh, jeez, that was high. We're good, we're good. Sometimes I, like, swing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Sometimes you can kind of, like, fix it if it's going wrong in, like, mid-stride. You can tap the stuff to fix it. Again, I can't really exactly explain what I'm doing. Mostly just muscle memory. Good. There I had a recovery. Nice. 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 There, we're doing great. Here we go. Get a rhythm going. Good, good, good. There we go, good. I kind of got a little out of control there, but we're doing okay. No! 8 more minutes. I don't think I'm beating this today, unfortunately. Another stream I want to do is I want to be the guy, which I've beaten. I want to beat it on hard on stream. I'd like to know what the world record for that is too, but I want to beat that on hard on stream. I don't think I've ever played it on stream, even on my old account. But I think I've beaten it on hard. I know I've beaten it on medium, but I really love that game. So that's another thing I want to do. And I got reminded because I saw TGR Dave playing that earlier. And I've wanted him to play that forever, so I'm glad to see it's finally happening. And I'm definitely going to go back and watch the videos for that. Yeah, but that's a game I think he'd really love, so I'm happy to see him playing it. Okay, I got kind of like in a bad pattern there. I got in a bad pattern. Oh shoot, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm still okay. There we go, I fixed it. Okay, we're good again. Oh, that was bad. We're okay, we're okay. Oh no! No! But yeah, I'd like to beat it on hard on stream. I want to be the guy for sure if I can. It's killing me. It's killing me. Alright, nice. Going backwards. Nice. Nice. Okay, good. We got a good... Now we're going again. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh, shoot. I messed up. Oh, jeez. I messed up again. Nice. That's better. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. It's always like balancing on a razor's edge, I feel like. You're always like one, like, slightly bad angle away from falling. Like here, I'm kind of in a bad position again. There we go. Oops, I messed up again. I've lost my rhythm. There we go. Okay, there. I got my rhythm back. I'm going backwards, but I got the rhythm back. Oh shoot, I messed up though. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Good. 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 Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Good. Keep it going. Keep the rhythm going. Good. Good, good, good. We're doing it, baby. We're doing it. No! Oh, wait, yes! He managed to lean back forward. I thought I was dead, but I wasn't. Okay, but I lost my momentum, though. That's okay. I can get that back. No, unless I do that. Darn. Okay, I have about 5 more minutes. And I'm gonna look up the speedrun records, and then that's gonna be it for this stream. Whoa, that was a high jump. Yeah, and remember, while I'm here, I'll say remember to check out jimmyjobs.me, but I guess I will announce it on the stream when... That was funny. I'll announce it on the stream when there's, like, new content on there, because I guess there's no point in really mentioning every stream until there's actually content on there, so, yeah. Good, 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 good. No, that's not as good, but still good. Oh, jeez. No! No, no, no. I got like 2 minutes left. Can I? Well, that wasn't bad. 16 meters. I'll get there. And again, this is my first time playing in like over a year, I think, so I'm happy. I'm happy that I actually feel like I'm doing better than last time I played it, but maybe that's not true. There we go. Good, good, good. Oh, yes. Okay, we're okay. Let's see, can I beat my best? Yes, I did. Whoa, that was a huge leap forward. Yes, yes, yes. No, but 20 meters. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I still got 2 minutes. Let's go one more. Maybe, if I can. I got confused. Yes, come on, go, go. Yes, yes, go. Ah, oh, he hurt his arm. Darn it. Okay, we're at the 1 minute remaining mark. It's not a hard stop, but so if this run goes past 7:35, that's fine. Can I beat 20 meters? Whoa. Okay, there we go. I got destabilized there for a second. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, it's 7:35 now. That's the end of that. Let's take a look at the speedrun records, though. I believe the website's just speedrun.com. Yes, 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 yes. QWOP. Okay, so actually the world record's only 48 seconds. Let's watch that real quick. Jeez, I just realized that my... Yeah, this is actually... I didn't want to pull up YouTube, so I'm glad this is what we got. Okay, so he does like kind of like a hopping. Why is that so smooth? Too, the animation is really smooth. Is my computer just horrible? Oh, I also was zoomed in a lot. That might be why it looked choppy. Oh, bye. Bye, Hurdle. Nice, okay. Let's see, now if we go down the list a bit. Yeah, oh, I can actually make it on this list. I'm pretty sure, I think I know what strat these really long ones might be using. There's a strat that works that, like, you go so slowly, but, like, it's very easy to do, and it's guaranteed to push you forward. My time using my current strat is probably, my goal should probably be to get, like, 30th. Let's check out, like, I want to be the guy, too, though. And I don't know if I'd, like, formally submit that or anything, but, like, let's see if I can beat, maybe if I can beat 10 minutes, I'll be happy. Not that I don't think I'm going to keep playing it after I beat it regardless. It's just if I beat it and I do 10 minutes or faster, like, I'll feel good about that. Where's regular I want to be? What's remastered? I don't even know what that game is. I don't know what this game is. I know what this game is. What is remastered? I'll have to look into that. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna get any results for this on DuckDuckGo. Oh yeah, it came up. Ah, I wonder if DGR is playing the remastered version. When is this from? Good, they did that too. This is pretty new, these comments. I might play this. Interesting, though. 24 minutes. It's auto fire. Oh, yeah. This record without auto fire is faster than its auto fire record. Yeah. Gaiden or Gaiden, I don't know how it's pronounced. That's a different game. Oh, yeah, 2020. Yeah, I wonder if TGR is playing the remastered version. No, I think he's not, but let's look at this. 27 minutes. That's a very fast run. That's impressive, actually. I don't know what the glitches are that let you skip stuff, but beating this game in under half an hour. I wonder what difficulty you have to beat it on. Hard. So if you beat it on hard, jeez though, 27 minutes. Dang. I love how this is the background they chose too. This is like the hardest screen in the game in my opinion. I have a lot of trouble with this. I actually should watch a video on how to do this because I know there's a method, but I kind of just keep redoing it until I get it. But there is a method apparently. I shouldn't say apparently. I know there is because like when I see the video, I kind of see what they did. So yeah. Yeah, I'll probably come stream this, especially with that remastered out. I want to try that. So maybe I'll play the remastered version. Let's go look at the webpage for that one more time. Let me just go back. I just want to look at this for one more second. They re-recorded audio, fixed up scaling. Yeah, that's very good. I bet DGR didn't even know this existed because he probably would have played this one. Yeah, I know he has the original because it's crashing and also this R-word stuff. So yeah. I saw that in his stream today. Anyways, thanks for watching. Been a fun stream. Happy with how I did on the LeetCode. Glad to be caught up now, and I'm gonna go get dinner. Have a great night, and I don't know when I'll stream again. Don't know what I'll be streaming. I might do like stream the daily challenge for LeetCode like every day, and then do something after for a little bit. Maybe that'll be my routine, but I might take some days off, and so I'm not 100% sure I'll even do that. And my new job starts April 5th, so like I probably won't stream for a while after that. Maybe on the weekends, not sure. But then, like, after I've been in my job for a little while, I'll try and get a more consistent schedule going, try and, like, get some things set up more professionally, stuff like that. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Oh, and let's do a raid this time. I supposedly have a viewer. There's no one in chat, so I don't know. Like, I haven't gotten any chat messages in either of my streams yet, but let's try doing a raid just for fun. And I'll raid Ludwig, because I've been watching him. And, yeah, great content. So let's raid Ludwig. So how do I do that? Stream manager. It's not working. Just a second. Nope, not working. Why is my stream manager not working? Oh, because it's not called that. It's called Creator Dashboard. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's try a raid. Daniel Nerditsky is live too. I watch him on YouTube. But let's raid Ludwig. Have a good night. Bye. Oh, something weird going on right now. Okay, bye.